honest.
Hello. What she's talking about? We are here. Hi. How are you all doing? Please join me. I'm live. Join me live. Join me. Join me. Join me. Join me live. Join me live. Join me. Come in. Let me do this. Join me live. I have used my. I don't know which one I use. Highlight. So join me live, please. Okay. Happy Sunday to you all. Those that went to on our church. How are you all? Hope you are all back. We are all back. Okay, now today, um, you can see. Hello, come in. Yes, yes, yes. Can I give you some little bit minute for you to come in? Come in, come in, come in, come in, come in, come in. Where am I? Some of them. Sometimes they don't even get alert. I don't know, but some people say they don't get alert when I'm online. I don't know what is happening, but I will continue to be online live. Sometimes I would like to come live. Sometimes I would like to record and post. Okay, I'm just coming. I want to check on something before I. Okay, perfect, lovely. So some people say they don't get alert when I'm. Lovely. Thank you. Don't mind joining me now. Mm-hmm. Lovely. Okay, perfect. See my topic. I said Westerners stop telling Africans to go back to their land, to go back to their countries. Stop telling Africans to go back to their countries because you are the reason why we are here. If you want us to go back to our country, you know what to do. You should stop. You should stop looting our resources. Hmm? You should stop looting our resources. You should stop controlling our government. You should stop controlling our politicians. You should stop looting our resources. And again, when our all these politicians in Africa, when they bring all those money to your countries, you know what you're supposed to do. You Westerners, tell them return it back. Go and look after. Go and take care of. Use that money to take care of your citizens. But you are not doing that. And what you are doing is to tell us to return back to our country. Which country are you telling us to return back to? Which country? Until you stop exploiting Africa, stop exploiting us, stop taking what belongs to us. Then we can return back to our country. But as it stands, so we have no country to return back to. We have no country to return back to. Which country are we going to return back to? The country that you the people, the Westerner, those that owns the world, those that govern, those that has whatever they say stand. The country that you have looted, you have destroyed, you have done whatever you like, and you are telling us to return back. You're telling Africans to return back to their country. I'm asking, which country do you want us to return to? So does it mean we don't like good things? It's only you that likes to enjoy life. Africans, they are not meant to enjoy life, isn't it? Africans are not meant to enjoy life. Hold on, I need to put this here. Africans are not meant to enjoy life. No, we are not meant to live a happy life. No, 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 no. We are coming. You know the reason why we are coming to your country. You know the reason why. We are coming because life is so difficult for all of us, for people back home. It's only few percentage can be able to say they are happy, they are okay, because those ones they have they are looting, they are also destroying the country. They are also looting. They are corrupt. That's why only few percentage of them we say they are happy staying in that Africa, staying in Nigeria or other places, some of other country in Africa. So why are you telling us to return back? Return back to Africa to do what? I'm asking. That's my question. Tell us why we have to return back to. You are telling us after you have even those. You are also telling those that you have taken for slavery to return back to Africa. How can you tell those that you have taken for slavery? They don't even know where they come from. They don't even know which part of Africa you took them for as slavery. And you are telling them, you are telling their children, you are telling our children, you're telling them to return back. To where? When are you guys going to start knowing the truth and at least stand up for this your government? Because they are the cause why Africans have been coming. They are the reason why we are here in your country. They are the reason why we are here. If the best thing you guys can do is to go to them and protest. Start going to them and say, we do not want you, the government, and go to all their governments, go to their places, start going to their houses and start telling them, you know what, we don't want Africans anymore in our country. So what you can do for us is stop looting Africans. Stop exploiting them. Let them enjoy the resources. Let them enjoy what the Creator has blessed them with. Then Africans will know if things are well with Africans. If the politicians, and if they can take good care of the resources that the Almighty God, the Elohim, that the Creator has blessed us with, we will not be here. Nobody wants to leave. Everybody would like to be in their country because home is home. Home is sweet. We are here. We are not even. It's not that like. We are here, we have no family. Some of us have no family. Some of us, before we see our family, we have to make a call. We have to call them. For years, for months, we have not seen our family. Do you think we are happy? No, we are not happy. So you telling us to return back to Africa, we have no country to return back to. Get that into you. Understand that. You have to start loving us. You have to start accepting us. Some of you that are doing that, because I know that not all of you are doing this. Some of you that are saying, return back to Africa, return back. We don't want people immigrating to our country. I want to tell you that nobody would like to. If at all, our country is what it's supposed to be. Our politicians are not stealing, are not being corrupt by your own politicians. We will not be here. We will not be anywhere. We will not be here. We will love to stay in our country and be happily stay there. But things are not the way it is. So people in our back home, everybody want to leave. So what you can do is to go and start protesting. That is the best thing to do. Go and start protesting, to go to the government houses everywhere. Go to them and tell them they should stop looting African resources. They should stop exploiting Africans. We don't want Africans to be coming to our country because it is you that is causing the problem why Africa are immigrating, why they are coming to our country. You are the cause of it. So start telling them that. And then Africans, if the government can sit up and do something and then stop controlling these African politicians, and stop telling them when they say they will not do what they ask them to do, they will be threatening them with sanctions. They will them with whatever. I am going to play some things here now for you guys to listen. So I am saying to Westerners, please stop telling us to return back to Africa. We have no home we have no Africa. We have no good life there. It is not only you that knows how to enjoy. If you want us to enjoy the good life you're enjoying, stop looting us. Stop looting African resources. And stop prognosing into the affairs of Africans. And stop it, because we are tired of all this. We are tired. We are really tired. Our people, everybody want to leave. Because of what? Because of poverty. Everybody want to go out because life is unbearable. They all want to leave. So we don't want to leave. We want to stay. But we want you to start telling we are those control freak that is controlling all the politicians, that is controlling Africans, that is controlling taking resources of Africa to be developing your own countries. Tell them to stop. Start going to them and start protesting and start telling them enough. We want Africa to enjoy the blessings of the land, blessings that Creator has given to them to enjoy. So that is the best thing for you to do. It's not our fault. We don't want to be here. Most of us, we can come here. Let's say we want to come for a visa or tourism or whatever, or maybe we are here. Some of them are coming because they apply for job and they employ them, so we can come. But as it is now, people are leaving Africans. Every now and then they want to leave. They want to leave the continent. They want to come. They want to immigrate. They want to come to Europe. They want to come to Europe. They want to go to USA because life is not easy for them there. Get it? Who caused it? Your government. Who caused it? The Western world. You are the cost of it all. Because you are looting us. Because you are exploiting us. So get it and stop threatening us to go back, because we are going nowhere. We are going nowhere. We have come to stay. We have come to stay. Until you fix this issue, you start to love Africans. You start to make sure that that you are done things how it's supposed to be. Then we can stay back. The people can stay back in Africa. I'm going to play this. Listen to this. Let me bring this up. Listen. Thank you for coming. Thank you, Neka. Thank you for coming. And thank you. If you don't mind to share this program, because we have to, where is this? Yeah, so I'm coming. Now I will play this. Look at what a small boy. Look at this boy now. Listen to what happened to him. Listen. I'll bring him over. Listen to what happened. A small boy, because of what? Maybe he's not even from. Maybe he was born here, or maybe he was his parent, his ancestors. We are among them that they took for slavery. So where are you telling him to return back to? Where are you telling him to return back to? Telling him to return back to the place you took him as slavery? Do they know where they should return back to? No, they don't know. They don't know where they're going. So they have come to stay. You have to face this issue. If you don't want Africa to start immigrating to your country, face this issue. But you don't want to face it because you are all of you hate us. You don't like anything. You guys, I don't know what to say. Let me just, because Facebook, what I want to say. Now, play this. Watch, listen. Where is it? Okay. Now.
The boy said, "Go back to your home country, you black bitch." White people, some are nice, some are not nice. But today, I was just offended, to be honest. The boy said, "Go back to your home country, you black bitch."
Which boy is that?
I can't say. We're all equal, to be honest. So I don't know why he thinks he's better than everyone.
Wow.
And that black people are different.
Wow.
It's unfair.
Right.
Mom, you probably don't know this, but in the 1800s, black people were slaves. I know it's different now, but white people are still treating us like we're ants.
Wow. Wow.
It's unfair, to be honest. Especially because that's my home country. I wasn't brought up that way. I was brought up to love everyone.
Right.
Okay? All I want is love.
That's it.
Although I don't even know what's in him. I don't know what he was thinking. Because in my school, guys, I mostly get the blame for anything, no matter if someone does something to me first. All I'm saying is, white people need to change. And my mom and dad didn't bring me up that way. Brought me up that way. We're supposed to love all of us, each other. Even if we're not siblings, even if we're not friends, you can't treat someone else because of their skin color.
Wow.
It's unfair.
It's unfair.
Okay, what if I treated you that way? Okay. All I can say is that black people get the worst treatment.
And I'm sorry again that, someone made you feel like, it's all right. I love you, Malachi. Someone made you feel like, oh, you're a piece of, mud or something. No, you're not. You have your own family, your loved family. Okay? Just remember that.
Just look at that boy now. You see, look at the way, look at how you have made that boy to feel so inferior, to feel that he's nobody, he's nothing. Is that how it's supposed to be? You are telling him maybe he was born in that country. You are telling him to return back, or maybe his parents we are those that we are taking was taken as slavery, and you want them to return back to where? To which country are you telling them to return back to? Where they don't know where they are going to. You want them to return back where? They have lost their identity. Where do you want them to return back to? Or is it like, some of us that our country is not even what returning back to? People over there want to even immigrate out, and you want us to return back to where? Because you are the one that caused it. You better start. You have to own this. You have to admit your fault. It is you. I'm going to play something about Gaddafi. And Gaddafi. I am going to play. It's even white people that is even saying that it was America that did this to Gaddafi. So because the country Libya was trying to then the Gaddafi was paying his all the citizens. They were all living fine. They were happy. They were all living fine. But today, what happened? Libya, it's very hard for you to see a Libyan out of their country to another country to live in Europe. It's very hard. I remember when we came here, it was once I saw a man, he said he's from Libya. I said, are you from Libya? He said, yes. I said, what are you doing there? He said he's here because he applied for a job and he came and they approved it and he was here as a doctor. But it's very difficult for Libyans to leave their country. But now all of them are leaving because of what you guys, you Westerners have done to Africans. You don't want us to be happy. You don't want us to have a good life. What have you done to you all? What have you done? Leave and let others leave. You said no, you're not going to happen. What is our offense? What have you done wrong? Let me come up and play this for you to listen. Listen, I'm bringing this now. So stop telling us to go. We are going nowhere. We have come to stay until you fix this thing that you've started. You started this problem. You fix it, then we can now return back because we all want to return back. Nobody wants to stay. We want to go back and stay with our family. We want to be with our family. As you are here with your family, you are enjoying it. So also we too want to. But we decided that we want to come and work for you here because some of you need us. You need doctors. You need professionals to come and work. You do need it. Go to the hospitals everywhere. Is Black people that are there. You need us. But show us that love. Allow us to be happy. No, allow our people, our children, our country to breathe. No. All you guys does is to exploit Africa and corrupt and make these useless politicians to be so corrupt. They are so corrupt because of you. You are the cause of it. I'm giving instance now in terms of a Nigeria election. I remember everybody doesn't want Tinubu to be president of Nigeria. They don't want Tinubu. Most of the people voted for Obi. I'm saying this. I know that I campaigned or I wanted Obi. No, all I wanted is freedom for my people, Biafra. But as it was then, people wanted Obi to be the president of Nigeria because they believe he's going to do better. But did the Western world wanted it? No, they don't want. They want a puppet like him, like Tinubu, to be there. Somebody they can control. Somebody that know that he has a bad identity, that reputation, everything about Tinubu. They wanted him. They choose him because they chose him. It was them that chose him to be the president of Nigeria because they can control him. They will tell him, oh, you know what you have done wrong. We have all your details. We have every evil thing you have done. We have it. If you don't listen to us, we are going to bring it out. And you have to obey us. You have to listen to us. So that is why they wanted him there. Did they want to be? No. People voted for Obi. So you see what is going on in this world. These Westerners will not let African be. They will not. They want people that they can be controlling. People that can, because they are control freak. They want to control everybody. You don't want to give people a breathing space to enjoy what God has been giving them. I play this now. Look. Okay.
The world's terrorists are the United States. Look who we...
Hold on. Bring it up. It is so painful. So painful when you tell us to return back to Africa. We feel sad when you say that. We feel sad when you tell us to return back. We feel sad when you tell us to return back to Africa if we don't know it. Because we wish to return. We wish we can return back. Yes, you have right. I heard you. Europeans have right to tell all Africans living in diaspora to return to their respective country. I have heard you. Yes, Europeans fought their oppression in order to have better life. Did you fought your oppression to have better life? So Africa too can equally fight. I am telling you. You want to tell me that it's not you that is manipulating the corrupt government we have? Is it not the control freak of Europeans, the Westerners, that is manipulating them? How many? The one of now the people of what is it? What is the name of that country now? Niger Republic. Have they not said they don't want the people that they wanted them to rule? They refuse and say this man is going to be ruling. What is going on here? Do you know how many times they are planning to eliminate, to take that man out? Because he's standing and saying, no, my people has to get the best. Do you know how many times they have tried to eliminate him? The Niger president, the man that's now their president. Do you know how many times they have tried? So don't tell me. Don't ever come here, Narada Franklin, and tell me that yes, Europeans have fought. We people of Africa, we are fighting for us to return back to be the better. But you the Europeans will not let us be. What is going on? Allow us to rest. No. Don't come and tell us. Don't come and tell me that Africa, European will not feast Africa for Africa. No, we don't want you to feast Africa for us. We are ready to feast it, but stop poking nose in your nose. Stop stealing from us. Stop taking our resources. Stop it. Leave us alone. Enough. When Nigeria wanted Obi to be the president, what happened? What did the US did? What did all these European countries, the people that is in power, these cabals, what did they do? They don't want Obi to be president. They prefer Tinubu. So don't tell me, frankly, don't tell me, because we are fighting for us to make a change. But you guys will not let that change happen. You will not let that change happen. Don't tell me. Now I play this now. This is here. Listen to this. You, Franklin, that is here telling me where Africa has to do something. Africa have to fight. We are fighting. Look at Libya now and the other country, not Libya, Niger, and the which one again is that country? Now that they have said, the people have said they do not want France any longer. But what is going on? They want that man to take him out, so that they will put the person that they will be controlling. They will put the person that they will be listening to what they are saying. Okay, I will play this.
The world's terrorists are the United States. Look what we did to Iraq. Look what we did to Libya. Libya, the most successful country in all of Africa. Oh, the guy created the eighth wonder of the world with the way how he delivered water and turned deserts into farmland. And everybody had a house and everybody had and we turned it into a failed state run by terrorists with open slave markets. Who did that? Barack Obama and Hillary.
Can you listen to that, Franklin? Can you listen to that? You are here typing rubbish. Can you listen to what this man is saying? Is he lying? Is this man lying? Narada Franklin, is this man lying? You are telling us Europeans have right to tell all Africans to live in diaspora to return to their respective country. Can you listen to what this man is saying? Libya, have they ever wanted to go out of their country? No, Libya does not want. Libyans never wanted. But now Libyans are all living because of what you guys have cost them. You are telling me we should fight. How are we fighting? Tell me if you are not the cause of all what is happening to us. Tell me if you are not the cause. Yeah? Listen to this man. Listen to it.
Clinton did that, and they'll never have to pay a price for that. Barack Obama, the most...
Let me start from the beginning. For you to listen. You, frankly, that is there defending...
The world's terrorists are the United States. Look what we did to Iraq. Look what we did to Libya. Libya, the most successful country in all of Africa. The guy created the eighth wonder of the world with the way how he delivered water and turned deserts into farmland. And everybody had a house, and everybody had education and healthcare. And we turned it into a failed state run by terrorists with open slave markets. Who did that? Barack Obama and Hillary Clinton did that, and they'll never have to pay a price for that. Barack Obama, the most they'll do is go, oh, that was a mistake.
But why did they get rid of Gaddafi?
Because he was going to start a a currency of Africa just for that was going to compete with the U.S. dollar and the euro, and they can't have that because the way the United States controls the world is because the United States dollar is the reserve currency of the world. So that's why they can put sanctions on all these countries. They're weaponizing the U.S. dollar. And so like when countries want to trade with each other, they have to go take their currency, change it into U.S. dollars so they can trade. And a lot of it was based on the petrodollar, which, by the way, Saudi Arabia just quit. They didn't renew it. I don't know if you heard about that.
Yeah, I did hear about that.
So, and all of a sudden, CBS News is starting to do news stories about how Saudi Arabia was involved in 9/11. All of a sudden, 24 years later, all of a sudden, oh, you know what? Turns out there was something happened. And they're like, you mean 2 weeks after they decided to not renew the fucking petrodollar? Now CBS News is allowed to talk about that and investigate it, which when I talked about it, it got demonetized. So that's why, because Gaddafi was doing that. He was going to set up a currency for all of Africa, and it was going to be based on have a gold standard. And so they're like, no, you're not fucking doing that. And they made up a bullshit thing like, we got to save the people. Whatever. You guys, they don't give a fuck about the people in America. They got veterans and everybody else living under every goddamn bridge in this country. You think if they gave a shit about those people, don't you think they'd start helping the people right outside the front door?
Right.
Instead of, no, we gotta go help people in Libya, and we gotta help people. It's about helping people in Ukraine, and it's about helping people in Taiwan, and it's about no. This is all about an upward transfer of money. This is about balkanizing countries and turning it over to BlackRock and Vanguard. That's what this is about.
Yeah.
Can you hear that, Franklin? Can you hear that? Will you say that this man is just what he's saying? He's saying lies. Libya, what happened to him? Libya, what happened? Libya, what happened? What happened to Gaddafi? Did you hear what he said? Allow Africa, stop exploiting and stop meddling and stop telling us that this is the person that we want to rule us. Stop doing that to us. People back home during the time of Nigeria election, most of the people voted for Obi. Almost everybody wanted Obi except the Fulanis, because they want, because of their religion, they don't want
the world's terrorists are the United States. Look what we did to Iraq. Look what we did to Libya. Libya, the most.
They are the worst terrorists. You guys are the worst terrorists in this world. Leave us alone. Leave Africa alone to be. You are telling us to return back to Africa. Go back to Africa. How can we go back to Africa when you have destroyed Africa? You've destroyed everything about us. You've looted us. Our government, you don't want us to vote whosoever we want to rule us. You are meddling on affairs. You want whosoever that you want, even when we voted, and you now say, oh, well, this is the person that you want to rule, because you want puppets. You want to be puppets to be there so that you can be controlling them and be looting every resources that belongs to Africa. And now you're telling Africans to return back. Return back to which country? Where do we return back? Where do we return back to? Do we have a country to return back to? So stop telling us to return. Stop telling us to return back until you fix this issue. If you want us to return back, go to your government and tell them they should stop looting Africa. They should stop looting African resources so that Africa can return back to their country. We are willing to return. We are willing to return back. Home is home, no matter what. Every now and then, you guys will not let anything happen. See the Nigeria election. What happened to it? Yeah, now you're telling us that we don't know, we have to fight. Who told you that we are not fighting? When the people came out to vote for Obi to be the president, which I was here, I didn't even want to campaign, because I know that it's not going to work. Obi will never be president because of the world leaders. They all want, because of these Westerners, because of US, because of Europeans. I don't care in their country. They should let us be. Let our people be. We are working here, working. All what we do is to be sending money home all the time. People are calling, people are hungry, people are suffering. Do you know the kind of suffering people are going through back home? We are the ones carrying on the whole thing on our head, helping people, sending money, trying to make sure that people are not dying, that they are still exist, they are still living. You guys here, when you want to go to hospital, do you ever, let's say, for example, you want to go to hospital right now, you are sick. If you go to the hospital, they will treat you. But back home, if you have no money, if you have no deposit, nobody treats you. They will not treat you. This is the healthcare is rubbish. Everything about it is unbearable. There is no light, nothing working. Who is doing this to us? Who, if not you, if not your politician, if not the people that is in charge of this world? Allow others to be, allow Africa to be. What have we done to you? No, you will not. Then you are telling us to go back. Go back to where? Where are we going back? Are we going back to the country that you have destroyed? When we said we want to vote, we want this person to rule us, you will come, and even if you don't want the person to rule us, listen to this man. You heard what he said. You heard what US did to Libya, Gaddafi. You are telling us because Gaddafi want to improve the life of Libyans. They don't want it. They want Africa to continue to suffer. What kind of people is this? Which kind of heart do you guys have? Live and let others live. No, allow Africa to be, allow Africa to breathe, allow us to have whatever that we have in our land. You tread with us. We are ready to love you and care. We don't want all this nonsense. What is this all about? I'm just getting upset and getting angry with the whole thing you guys are doing to us. Allow Africa to be. What is this all about? Even here in the Western world, Africa, they are in sports, they are everywhere. Still, you can't let us have breath of mind. What is this all about? Every now and then you are controlling or control freak to control us through religion, control us through so many ways. You control us. You control us. We allow you to control us through religion. We allow you to control us through so many politics. You control us. Everything about us, you are in charge. Allow us to be. You will not let us be. You are telling us to return back. Return back to which country? Telling us to return back. If you want us to return back, go to your politicians. Go to them everywhere. Tell them enough. We don't want Africa in our land any longer. Stop exploiting them. Stop looting them. Stop stealing from them. Stop looting their resources. Stop even every money that those evil politicians we have back home that they are bringing, that they want to save in this country, in all the countries. Tell them, do not accept those money from them. Let them use those money to take care of the people back home. And so for that, people will not migrate to your country. Do that. Because we don't want everybody wants to stay in their country and be happy. Your country, I wish our country is what it is all about. We can't be everywhere. We will be there, but we don't have any country to go to. Now we have been shouting and be crying that we want our own freedom. You don't want to give us Biafra freedom. Is it not our right to be free? For after fighting for war for 50 years, we have every right to seek for freedom and to be free. Is the war? Why are you not giving it to us? Why are you not giving us? Are you not hearing all the things they're doing to us back home? Give us our freedom. You don't want to give us. Then you are telling our people to return back. To return back to which country? The country that has been destroyed with what? Poverty. You want us to return back to what? People are suffering. Come on, rice they can't even buy to eat. Come on, how much is rice? How much is gari? How much is everything? They have no money. Everybody is calling on phone, asking for help, asking you are giving us aid. We don't want your aid. Stop giving us aid. All we want is allow Africa to breathe. Leave them alone. Enough. What kind of trouble is this? You telling us to return back. You are telling me to return back I'm telling us to return back. Come and tell us to return back. Anybody that tell me to return back, I will tell your government to stop looting and stop exploiting Africa. If you tell me to return back, I will tell you that. Tell your government to stop looting Africa and stop exploiting Africa. Then Africa will be best place to live. We can return back. Because you want us to go and be living in poverty. It's only you that know how to live a better life, because you have life, you have everything, everywhere is okay for you. You exploiting Africa. You were telling us to return back. Return back to poverty. Return back to what? I'm not just happy about the whole issue. Is just getting me upset. Every now and then, Africa. Oyibo will not let Africa be. Western world, let us be. China now is coming over to take advantage of Africa. Everybody want to take advantage of Africa. What is this all about? Let me play this for you to listen again. I have something again to play. Let me play. I'll play this for you to listen. Is that the one? See this one? Is that? You saw what? Let me play. Why are you jealous of us? For what now? What did we do wrong? Allow us to be. Africa. You bring your religion. You bring your everything about us. You destroy. You deceive us. You manipulated us. You turn us to become whatever. You are not telling us to go back. We can't go back anywhere. We have come to stay in your country. Until you do the needful, then we can go back to our country. We have no country to go back to. Because you have looted, you are exploited, you have caused corruption to our country. You are the one that caused it all. And your own country, you are putting it right, but you don't want other country to put this right. People voted for Peter Obi. You say no, Peter Obi will not be president. It is Tinubu that will be president. Now, how much is exchange rate? Exchange rate is 1,700 and something euro for €1. And you tell them people have no money to buy anything. People are suffering. People are in pain. It is because you wanted this kind of person to rule Africa. That is who you wanted to rule Africa. So that you can be exploiting all the resources that Chukwuka has given us. You are exploiting it. You are taking it. You are looting it from us. You can't even pay us. Look at Nigeria. We will go and bring our resources back to Europe to refine and bring back home. What kind of nonsense is that a country that you want us to return back to? Okay, wash. I'm not returning.
Why the f are they so good at everything? They are naturally athletic, straight from birth, and they're already good at football. If there's a fight, I don't care who the other person is, I'm putting my money on the black dude. They also never get sunburns. Put Donald Trump in the sun for 5 minutes, and he'll start cooking like a southern fried chicken. They've got waterproof hair, I think. They come out of the water, and it looks the same as when they went in. They make better music. They make better food. Their women have horse ass, and the men have gigantic peepees. Makes sense why racism is still high. The white man is jealous.
Let us return back. We have everything. We are blessed people. But you will not let us have peace of. You will not let us enjoy the blessings of God. You will not let us enjoy all the things that we have. What is this? You think we don't like our this to be in Africa? We all love to be in Africa. We all love to be there. But because of you are looting, because of your exploitation, you are exploiting everything about. You have turned our politicians to be corrupt. It is your fault. Whether if you say it's not their fault, look, listen to what I played. That man says you even Gaddafi, you caused it. You are the one that went to Gaddafi. USA went to Gaddafi to Libya to destroy Libya, and now Libyans are everywhere traveling out. Now they are no more enjoying what they're supposed to be enjoying. They were enjoying before. You tell them tomorrow now, you tell Libya, return back to your country. But you are the cause of it now. Did you ever come out to protest and tell your government, leave Libya alone, leave Gaddafi alone, let him be? Did you do it? No. You supported him to go and do that. Then after now, he's telling us, return back. We are not returning back anywhere. We have come to stay in your country. Until you guys start doing something. All of you have conscience. Start telling your government to stop exploiting Africa. Let Africa be. Then we'll stop coming to your country. You can't tell us we return back to your country. And then you are exploiting Africa. You're telling Africa return back. I hate all this. I do. So upset with what is happening in this world. The world that's supposed to be a better place. You guys have turned it into something else. A better world that we're supposed to live. A world that's supposed to be a better place. Everybody live. Be happy. Everybody live and let others live. No, you don't want others to live. You want to live alone. You want to be happy alone. You want to enjoy all the whole thing alone. Even only you. So because you are jealous, you are selfish. You have had Trump saying how you guys are jealous and selfish. Selfish because of your selfish interest. Let me play this one. Is that the one I want to play? I'm going to play it. You listen. You that telling us to return back to our country. Tell us again. Let's see. Don't tell us to return anywhere. We are not returning. Where is it? Is that the one? Is that the one? No. Where is that now? I have it here. After this one. When I play this one, then I have it here after this one. Is it after this one? Where is that one? Yeah, I have it here now. Okay, this is it. I think it's this one.
You know, for a long...
Hold on, I'm bringing it up. Yes, I have it there.
long time, Africa has been under the rule of puppet leaders imposed by Western countries. These leaders have served the interests of the West, causing widespread suffering in Africa. However, there is hope with the emergence of a new generation, Generation Z, who are challenging these leaders and their influence. Surprisingly, Kenyans are now pointing fingers at the IMF and World Bank for the recent events in Kenya.
Kenyans around the world are blaming the IMF and the World Bank for Kenya's revolution, for triggering Kenya's revolution. Don't forget, these guys have been demonstrating outside of all these embassies, ICC in the Netherlands or wherever it is. So, looks like the attention is shifting. And one thing I know about these Mzungus, they hate negative publicity because all eyes are on us right now. I've been talking about how important the narrative is. These guys thrive on good PR. And for now, their name to be muddied up in Kenya is making them look bad.
For a deeper insight into the reasons behind the Kenyan Gen Z's resistance against corrupt leadership in Kenya, I recommend watching a video featuring a Kenyan member of parliament. This video provides valuable elucidation on the subject matter.
A few people are stealing too much. These kids out here, they know everything. They know your houses. They know where your kids go to school. They know which properties of land you have. Why must somebody have 4 million acres of land to his name? What happened to our mentality? Then we pretend and run to churches talking about Christianity, how Jesus... Do you understand what you're dealing with? The people out here don't even believe in God anymore. The people out here are tired of the lies, the religious organizations. And I have to say this, I'm a Catholic. I was so happy I saw the Papal Nuncio talk about the issues of a country. Let us forget that we can run this country as tribes. Let us accept that there is a new sheriff in town. That sheriff is the GNC. They are partyless, they are tribeless, they don't have money, they just have bundles and a phone. And they'll stop this country to move.
The Gen Zs are not fighting against flesh and blood. Theirs is a fight against principalities and powers, rulers of darkness and wickedness in high places. Gen Zs don't want to kill anybody, even though we are killing them. We have snipers in this building to kill our young people. They are not fighting flesh and blood, Mr. Speaker. It is about wickedness in high places. Parliament, State House, City Hall, governors' premises across the nation. It is wickedness in high places that the Gen Zs are fighting against.
The recent waves of protests led by Kenyan Gen Zs have been rapidly spreading to other African nations, most notably Nigeria. Fueled by frustration with corrupt governance, the protests reflect the fearless and unified spirit of a generation that transcends tribal divisions. This generation has grown weary of the long-standing influence of colonialism in Africa and has been closely observant of the injustices taking place. It's evident that they are determined to put an end to the remnants of colonial rule and bring about positive change for the continent.
If they will, the colonial rules will ever stop recognizing and mind their business and stop exploiting us and stop looting and stop this corruption. They are so corrupt. Would they? No. All they want, you trade. If you want to buy what belongs to Africa, you pay us the correct amount and let everything be transparent and let it be done properly. No, you are looting and exploiting us. You want to put want to put your own puppets in there to be saying yes to you, whatever you ask them to, because you have their data. You have data of Tinubu. If because of the way he did whatever he did whenever he was in America, I don't know. Now anything you ask him to do, he's doing it. How did ever people voted for Tinubu? Nobody voted for him. People didn't vote for him. People that voted for him is only few Yorubas that voted for him. But you decided that he's going to be. You are the one. You colonial masters. You are the one that makes him to stay there to be our president, to be Nigeria president. And today people are suffering. People are crying. People are in pain. People are disturbing everybody for help. And you think we are happy? You think everything is, we're happy about what is going on? Give us our freedom. Let Biafra go. You don't want to do it. You want, because you want to continue to be you want to continue to be exploiting and be looting African resources. Rubbish. Tell us. Say go back. Go back. Don't tell us to go back. When you went to Africa and start taking them as slavery, you didn't know that they are going to stay in your. You have made them to become your citizen. Now you're telling those people that when you say a black person, you don't even know whether this person for example, in America, you don't even know whether this person is from Africa or is a citizen of. It was those that we are taking for slavery. You tell their son, you tell their daughter, go back to Africa. Which Africa are they going back to? Did they know where they come from? Did they know? Did they know which Africa is their place they have to return to? So they have come to stay. It's time for you to start loving them and start loving everybody. Let us be happy in this world. Stop hurting others. It's not fair. It's not nice. What is all this all about? Allow us to breathe. Allow Africa to breathe. You won't do that. Share this program. I am just angry this evening. When I just angry because of what our people are going through. It's not fair. It's not fair. And this one now is telling me Europeans have right to tell all Africa living in diaspora to return to their respective countries. They have right. But do they also have right to come and loot African resources? Did they have right to come and exploit Africa? Did they have right to come and corrupt and tell us who to be the president and tell us who they want to be in control and be in charge of our affair, of who to rule us? Did they have right for that? If they have right to tell us to go, they let them know that they have no right to come and loot Africa, exploit Africa and loot African resources and steal from us. They have no right to do it. Europeans will not face Africa. We don't want them to face Africa. We want to face Africa, but let them stop poke nosing. Let them stop all this. It must be their way. If it's not their way, that is how they brought their English Jesus. It is their English Jesus, must be their way, and give us and tell us that our own way is not the right. Our own ancestors' way of worshiping our Creator is not the right way. It is this English Jesus that is over 2,000 years ago. They say somebody called whosoever that died. We don't know, and they're not 300 years and they brought Christianity and they gave us this Jesus. And you tell us, because they always want to control Africa. Now Africa has become a place where everybody's everything. They don't depend on, and they depend on this Jesus for everything. They don't even want to use their thinking faculty. They don't want to use their frontal lobe. They don't want to do nothing. Everything, they depend on Jesus to come and help them and do it. Don't want to talk much now. Thank you for listening. Thanks for coming in. I'm so angry. Thanks for coming. So the whole thing is so disheartening. The whole thing is so painful. The whole thing is so like, when people are when they are telling people to go back to Africa, return back to their country, we don't want to hear. Everybody that tell me that, I will tell your government to tell them, go and protest, go and start protesting and tell them, please, from now on, we don't want you to poke nose about Africa. We don't want you to exploit Africa. We don't want you to loot African resources. And every African president, every African government, tell them not to come to this country, or tell them if they want to come and save money in our banks, because our money are saved in your banks. Remember, our money is African money are saved in your banks. Tell them, return them back. We don't want African money to be saved in our banks. This is what you're supposed to do before you open your mouth and tell us to return back. Thank you for coming, and please share this program and like it as well. Share this program and like it. We are here to tell them that we are not happy. We would like to return back. Nobody wants to stay in another person's country. At least we can stay here. We will stay here. We know that we are here because they asked us to come, or they asked us, but we are just coming. We are finding every way to how to come, go to Europe, because Europe is the better place. America is the better place. No, if our country is good, we'll not be here. Thank you, and God bless you. Bye. Amen. Thank you. US and European are exploiting African resources and controlling Africa policy. You have said it, Neke Iboku. You said it. You are right. Thank you. Bye.